So the first ingredient you're going to need is almond flour, and it's important you get almond flour and not anything else because it's the only one that isn't going to give you a floury taste. And I just get the Costco Kirkland one because the only ingredients are blanched almonds. Then you will need protein, and I just have two options here. I have the Orgain Vanilla Superfoods protein, which is my personal favorite just because it does have superfoods in each serving, but you could also use a chocolate one if you want a double chocolate flavor. The next ingredient is chia seeds, and chia seeds are great to add to anything because they have tons of healthy fibers and they have no taste. And then here I just have some coconut milk, but you could use any non-dairy milk. And then unsweetened chocolate chips. And then here I have some peanut butter, and it's important that you get a peanut butter that doesn't have any additives. So here I'm just getting a bowl out to add my almond flour. And I added about a cup of almond flour, which you'll see in a couple of seconds. But you can do however much you want depending on how many balls you want to make. So yeah, I did a cup of almond flour and it made about 8 protein balls. So you could do more or less depending. Here I'm adding my protein, and like I said, I'm just using the vanilla one, but if you wanted to do double chocolate chip, you could use chocolate protein powder, or you could add cocoa powder to your powders, your mix of powders. So I'm just used about half a cup of protein powder and then mixed that in with my almond flour. So here I'm adding in my peanut butter, which took me a lot longer than it would have to take you. I just hate getting peanut butter on my fingers, so I refuse to scoop it off the spoon with my finger. So I have to just hold it forever and just shake until it falls off, which is why this is sped up times 4, because it took me a good 10 minutes to get the peanut butter in the bowl. So once you've folded the peanut butter into all the different powders, this is about what it should look like. And then once it looks like that, I'm just grabbing my milk and adding about half of my milk into the mixture and mixing that up until it becomes kind of like a cookie dough consistency. This step is optional, but here I'm adding in some chia seeds just for some extra fiber. And then here I'm adding in my chocolate chips, and I used unsweetened just so that I wouldn't have any refined sugar in this recipe, but if you don't care about that, then you can use sweetened chocolate too. So once you add the chocolate, the batter is all complete, and then all you have to do is grab a little scoop and roll it into a ball about the size of the center of your palm. So here I'm just taking them off of the plate and packing them into my little Tupperware, and these are great to take on the go as like a meal prepped snack. And then you're all done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and you'll make it yourself. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in our next video.